Yes. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Let's get straight into it. So this is gonna be quite a quick video, not too long. I hope. I basically just wanna shed light on the fights that's going on this weekend that I'm interested in. Obviously, starting with the Matchroom card happening in Sheffield, which is obviously this card was originally meant to be headlined by Dalton Smith and Puello, I believe, but I think Dalton Smith got an injury in camp. But now it's being headlined by my boy from Doncaster, my guy, Josh Padley. He's taking on Aqib Fiaz. I think his name is Aqib Fiaz. Let me double check. Yeah, Aqib Fiaz. Obviously, I'm not too familiar with Aqib Fiaz. I know he's fought Reece Bellotti before, I believe. I think he's got a loss to Reece Bellotti on his record. In fact, let's even check his record quickly. Let's go on BoxRec and see what's going on. I think that's one thing they share in common. Yeah, cause I know Josh beat Reece Bellotti, but I believe my man Aqib, he's got a loss to Reece Bellotti, I believe. So I'm on his box set right now. 14 wins, 1 loss. Only 2 by the way of KO. Yeah, he's got a loss to Reece Bellotti on his record. This was in 2023. And obviously Josh beat Reece Bellotti, I believe. When was that? Last year? Did he beat Reece last year? Yeah, Josh beat Reece last year still. Josh's record is 18 wins, 1 loss. That 1 loss to Shakur Stevenson. Massive fight for Josh. That was changed his life. And he's got 6 KOs. So obviously Josh is headlining this card. The other fighters on the card, we've got my boy, my guy Leo Tang. If you haven't watched it already, the Cut the Ring Off episode. If you're not sure, don't know about it, you haven't heard the Cut the Ring Off episode, is with Leo Tang on the channel. Make sure you subscribe. I don't understand, like on my flipping analytics, when I check my flipping YouTube studio, it's telling me only flipping 20% of you guys are subscribers watching man's videos. Yo, subscribe, man. Subscribe, leave a like, engage, comment, like, do you know what I mean? Let man know what going, like, do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just watch it and get off. Like, subscribe, because it helps my channel, it helps the algorithm. I mean, it helps my thing, innit? But yeah, Leo Tang is fighting Fouad Khalil. I think that's how you spell his name, Khalil. Say his name, sorry. Yeah, Leo, this is his 4th fight of the year, I believe. Signed with Matchroom, obviously, last year. I think, I can't lie, so far, so good, man. So far, so good. I think it's difficult when you have expectations and pressure that's put on you in it, and I feel like from the jump, obviously everyone's kind of like touted and said big things about Leo. They've like kind of said he's gonna be this, gonna be that, he's gonna be this, he's the next AJ, next this, next British, this and that, blah blah blah, heavyweight and this and that. But I feel like so far so good. I feel like he's taken it all in his stride. Obviously this is his 4th fight. I think he's trying to get to 8 before the year's done, I believe. I can't remember what he said, but obviously make sure you watch the Cut the Ring Off episode, you know what he said. Yeah, he's trying to get to 8 fights. I think he's trying to get to 8 fights this year. I think so far so good, man. Obviously his last fight, that was the first time he had ever went the distance in his pro career, innit? And he still, like, he was not in any spot above her. Obviously this fighter here, I believe the fight is from, I don't know if he's from France or something like that. I don't know if it's from France or somewhere like that. But he's a bit better. Obviously, whilst you're building up and you're coming up in the boxing space, like when you're a fresh pro, you want to get as much rounds in and as much experience as you can in it. So it's important to try and fight, even if they're journeymen, but like tougher journeymen that's gonna ask different types of questions of you. Whether this person's really like very durable to the head, so you're gonna have to like hunt the body in it. You're gonna have to go for the body now, because the headshots, this guy's just got a stiff neck, like neck is just like wide, so his neck's not really rocking like that whenever you hit his neck. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you hit his head, my bad. So you can't. It's gonna be difficult to knock out. There's some man that, they're so elusive. They're journeymen, but they're very elusive. There's some man that, they're just a punch sponge, isn't it? You know what I mean? There's different types of fighters. Like as you're coming up, they need to kind of face that teaches you different things. I think like right now, Leo's being managed great. I feel like he's just stepping up the levels nicely, in it. Do you know what I mean? Like there's no rush. Leo's not, like, he's like 19. He's 19, in it. I think he's 20 this year, so it's like you gotta actually think about, there's not really a rush. Like he's got, like, where's he running to? You know what I'm saying? Like there's still so many years before he has to fight this type of fight or this type of fight. You know what I'm saying? So I think the way they're building him up, like, does make a lot of sense. But on the card, I'll keep it real. That's the only 2 fighters that I'm super aware of. I think there's four fights on the card in total on the main card. Let's go through them quickly. So obviously the main event, obviously Josh Padley versus Aqib Fiaz. Just before that, a super featherweight fight as well as Ibrahim Nadim and Ibrahim Suleiman. But I'm not actually aware of both of these guys. I don't think I'm aware of both of them still. I don't think I've... The names doesn't ring a bell. And obviously, the fight after that, before that, sorry, is going to be Leo Tang versus Fawad Shalil. And then obviously you've got Aaron Bowen and then Troy Coleman. That's a middleweight fight. Yeah, I'm not aware of the other two fights on the card like that, but I'm going to be there anyways. I'm going to be there in the Sheffield Arena. I'm going to be there from what time does it start? I need to see my boy Leo fight still. I need to see Leo put some work in. You know what I'm going to say? Yeah, whatever time it starts, time 2 p.m. Is that 2 p.m. English? I don't even know. No, I think it might be 7 p.m. Either way, whatever time it starts, man's going to be there supporting my guys, Josh and Leo. I know they're going to get the win. Hopefully everyone shows that in Sheffield as well and shows them some support. And yeah, another Matchroom card. They've actually done a lot of fight cards this year, innit? It feels like it's just coming thick and fast. Flipping no. But yeah, that's the card in Sheffield that I wanted to talk about quickly. We've also got a Zuffa card happening on the same day. They're on the Ben Shalom Boxer thing. They love the clash thing. So obviously we've got Zuffa's first, I think it's their first UK card in Bournemouth. They've got let's check the full card in fact. So yeah, Zuffa's first card in Bournemouth. Headlined by Chris Smith and Ryan Rozicki. Obviously, I'm not actually too familiar with Rozicki like that. I've heard a couple whispers, a couple other YouTubers say, yo, like it's not gonna be an easy night's work for Chris Smith, you know, like it's not gonna be a foregone conclusion that just because he's in Bournemouth and he's the main attraction or headline act or whatever, doesn't mean he's gonna walk over my man, because apparently my man's actually got some, do you know what I mean, he knows how to pay the bills, he's got the skills to pay the bills apparently, innit? So I'm looking forward to it, but I don't know how I'm gonna watch it because man's gonna be in Sheffield watching Josh, so I don't even know. I'm gonna have to catch it on the highlights or just catch it on the way back home, innit? But obviously, yeah, we've got Chris Smith versus Ryan Rozicki. Then we've got Chef Clark versus Jack Macy. Now, obviously, this one here, this is kind of spicy still. This one's kind of spicy still. Chef Clark, Jack Macy. I feel like I like fights where I feel like what's the word? Like it's hard to pick who's gonna win. Like I like 50-50. Sorry, 50-50 fights. I like 50-50 fights because sometimes I feel like fights where it's like this guy's definitely gonna win. Like obviously depending on what stage you're at and where you're at in your career. But I just like fights where it's like I don't actually know who's gonna win. I like it because the pick 'em, I can pick this or pick this person. I can make arguments for either fighter. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the Chef Clark Jack Macy one is kind of like that. Cause is it Macy or Massey? I heard some people say Macy, some people say Massey, innit? Massey sounds better to me though. I don't think it's Macy. Don't know. Macy or Massey, same thing though. Jack innit? Jack. But yeah, no, Chef Clark versus Jack Massey or Macy. Yeah, I can't really pick who's gonna win that one still. Cause I ain't seen Chef in a minute. I ain't seen Chef fight in a minute still. I can't remember the last time I seen Chef fight. I don't know if was it last year or the year before that? Probably last year, I think, on what was it, like a Matchroom card or something, innit? And obviously this is Jack's second fight with Zuffa. I think the first fight he won by KO or something. I think it was a bit rocky to start with. I think he got dropped or something in the first fight with Zuffa. In the earlier rounds, they managed to get the guy out. I don't think it even went too long. I don't think it went to the later rounds like that. I think it might have been like midway or something. I can't fully remember, but I remember watching the highlight of the knockout, innit? But yeah, it's gonna be a pick'em still. I don't know who's gonna win that one. Obviously, Jack might be a bit fresher, cause obviously he's not so long ago had a fight in it, so he might be a bit more fresher and have less ring rust on him, innit? So it's gonna be a decent little card there. Who else is on there? We've got Lee Cutler, Aaron Sutton, Steve McKenna. Okay. Steve McKenna versus Casey Street. All right then. Not too bad. And then Sam Hickey, Todd Tompkins. I'm not too aware of these man still, but it's a decent little card. Zuffa Boxing 07 card. 7's my favourite number, so I rock with it a little bit more now as well. But I'm not gonna be able to watch it live. I'm gonna have to probably catch it on the highlights though. I'm gonna be in Sheffield watching the Josh Padley fight, innit? Josh and Leo, innit? So I don't think I'm gonna watch it live, but decent little call. I thought I'd let you guys know about it anyways and make sure you're aware of it. Do you know what I mean? Like it's happening this weekend as well, June 6th in Bournemouth. But yeah, that's it for this video. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to talk about. Let me have a quick look. Let me just have a quick look just in case there is. AJ Prenger. I think I'm gonna have to do I'm gonna do a different video for AJ Prenger's store. I'm gonna do a whole new video for that one. We've also got Moses. Yeah, what's going on with Moses? Cause he's meant to be fighting what's my man's name, man? Hrgovic, no? I thought that was the whole point. Like I thought it meant to be Moses versus Hrgovic next after Hrgovic beat Dave Allen. But they haven't announced him. I'm sure he was meant to be fighting in July or something, but I'm sure I've seen something that Moses might be fighting in August now, like as in a pushback. But we still don't know who the opponent is going to be in it, so I don't fully know what's going on. And that might be for a separate video, though. God, I want to, like, Moses, I need to get back out there, man. I want to see Moses back out there, bro. Back, I mean, back in the field, back in the ring, G, like he's got to be way more busy than he is. Obviously, Moses is one of the... Again, like he's highly touted what people think he's gonna be and this and that, the expectations and this and that. And I feel like he is gonna achieve all of it, to be fair. But I just wanna see him in the ring way more. Like that's all I call. You know, whilst he's still young and he's still got this amount of energy and athleticism. I think that's athleticism. Yeah, athleticism. You know what I'm saying, anyways, isn't it? Sometimes when I'm trying to pronounce certain things, it doesn't pronounce how I want it. But anyway, yeah. You think that as well, you know, because like man do music as well. You think that my diction is like clear, but sometimes my diction can be even like higgy hagger, like it's a bit, yeah. But anyway, yeah, like I just want to see him in the ring whilst he's young and got this energy. I want to see him, do you know what I mean, like really, really like in the ring as much as possible, innit? But that's for I think we'll save that for a separate video. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to touch upon. It's just meant to be a quick video about the boxing this weekend, so I think that's it. Remember, Cut the Ring Off episode with Leo Tang is out right now on the channel. Make sure you go like, share, and subscribe, man. Make sure you go watch that, man. Make sure you comment on that. Let me know also who you want me to get in with next. Like what other boxers you'd like to see me do a Cut the Ring Off with. Leave your comments down below. Make sure you just let me know, innit? Like, at the end of the day, right now, man's just doing my favourite boxers, or the boxers that I like or I want to, get in with, but I also want to see what you guys, what you guys would like to see as well, innit? So give me suggestions, things like that. Like, you can DM me if you don't want to put in a comment. You can message me privately, Bugsy Online, or just message me on my main page, Bugsy, innit? Whichever one. I respond still, so just let me know. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. Quick one, like I said. But yeah, I think that's it for the video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe every single time. Love.